Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am so happy to be back on my channel. I know I haven't been here in a good month, but I am back and I do have a lot of looks that I want to create with you guys. This is one of them. I know I have been talking about creating a very colorful look using, again, the Kendall palette. And so I know I owed this look to you. This is a very colorful look, and I do promise on giving you at least 2 more other looks using this palette. I know a lot of people are, we're talking about the price point, but like I've shown you, this is probably like the 3rd or 4th look that I've been able to create with this palette, and there are so many others. But yeah, so this is a look that I have created, what I'm going for today. And if you stay tuned, I will show you exactly how I achieved it. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. I already put down my foundation and I am baking. This is a translucent powder that I have on underneath, just because I'm gonna do something more colorful and I don't want any fallout to affect the foundation that I already put on. I am going to use the Kendall palette again. I know I haven't been posting much on my channel, but I have been using this palette like on a regular basis, and I have to say, like, I have been able to create a few very easy looks with using this palette. And I do plan on maybe the next video I'm gonna do, like, maybe I was thinking of doing like one look on one eye and another look on another eye, using only 2 shades from the palette, like one look using 2 shades and the other eye using 2 shades, just so y'all can get like 2 really simple looks using the same palette, and they're very practical, like just using 2 shades, that's it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be for a future video, because it was just something that I was able to pull off so easily. So I'm just gonna be taking a fluffy brush and I'm going to put down like this orange, the light orange shade, the thicker than water. And I'm just gonna put that basically just everywhere on my upper eyelid, on the upper part, like kind of close to the crease, if not in the crease, just so that we have, some dimension and different colors going on. But yeah, like I was saying, I know I've been a little MIA. I've been very caught up, but here we are, and I was really mostly like kind of blocked. I didn't know, I haven't really purchased any other palette, or I just, I know I've given you colorful looks and I know I've given you neutral looks, so I really kind of had like a block. I really didn't know what else to give you guys, like what other looks to give you guys. But then, like, there's certain times where I've just like kind of just slapped on makeup, and on those occasions was when I came up with those 2 really easy looks, like eye looks, and I said, oh, I have to share this with them because they're way too simple to pass up. So yeah, I definitely want to share with you guys. And also because I've just kind of been blocked off, because I remember telling you guys a little bit about wanting to chit chat with you guys, but I've been on YouTube for a while, like not necessarily making channels, like making videos, but watching, right? Being on the other side of the screen. So I mean, I know subjects can get kind of controversial, and you know, everybody has something to say. So that's why it's kind of like, I don't know, like you kind of want to stay away from like your personal opinion on certain matters. But yeah, like I just don't really know what to kind of share with you guys, and you know, I don't really know who's, you know, all watching, and so yeah. But so for now, I'm just gonna keep it, you know, to makeup conversation, like, you know, just let's talk about makeup. Yeah, just to keep it friendly, you know. But speaking of makeup, I'm gonna take that pink shade Scorpio Energy, and I'm gonna put that a little bit more over the shade. But yeah, so I am so excited about Jeffree Star's Orgy palette, and I really want that so bad. I don't have a Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. I don't own one. I did want the Jawbreaker palette for a good minute, and I do still want it, but I've just realized that I have so many palettes with those, like, you know, just so many colors. And although I do have, you know, palettes with neutrals, that is just the palette to have, you know, because it's so pretty, and you know, it is a neutral. I mean, you never go wrong with a neutral, ever. You could transform it, you could really do one shade looks. Just using one shade, you can pull off a neutral, and you know, just using one shade make up a look, because it all depends on how much you apply and the area where you apply it, and you know, you could just deepen it and blend it out, and it changes the look completely. So yeah, you just can never go wrong with having a neutral palette. You really can't. And what I'm most excited about is that it's an all matte neutral palette, and so like I said, you can't go wrong with that, and you can never have too many nude palettes. And I need to get my hands on that. Now, the collection, I don't know if I would want the shimmer, like the mini palette, because that one has like the shimmers and, you know, the shades with like glitter and stuff. But I don't know if I would be interested in that. But definitely the palette in itself, I would want it. And I think, to be honest, like the price point is not bad, because it's $62, but you're getting many shades. And not only are you getting many shades, but it's a good like quantity of product that you're getting in every shade. So I mean, I really feel like it's worth it. And like I made a comment about the Kendall palette, like, when do you ever hit pan on a palette unless you're using it every day? You know, and with the palette like that you have many different shades, like neutral and nude shades, you know, it's really like you could use other varieties. Like, you don't have to use just one shade. Of course, there's always going to be that one shade that you gravitate towards, because it just, you know, goes well with your skin tone or whatever the case may be. But you hardly ever do hit pan. So I think $62, I believe that's what it's gonna be worth. That's what the palette's gonna be worth. I really don't think that it's too bad for what you're getting, but I understand, like, when you put it next to a This is a clean brush, and I'm just going to, you know, buff out the edges. But I do, you know, when you put it next to a Morphe palette that's also pretty good quality, you know, and that's maybe half the price. Yeah, like, I get it, and it's not gonna be for everybody, and it's not gonna be for everybody's price range. But, you know, if you don't go off the hinges every time a product, you know, pops up, and, you know, you're just buying everything that comes out, if you're actually like waiting and you know, trying to spend on something worth it, you know, and you're saving your money for those occasions, I think this would be it. But if, you know, like, to me personally, if Morphe comes up with a good color scheme on a palette, I mean, I'm fine with that too. Like, it doesn't really, you know, it's just as good. But, you know, if you want to save and purchase something that you know it's going to be of a good quality and you're saving your money for it, I think this is it. But and you know, he always goes off. I know he's a very controversial person, but he always shows up and out on his products. You can't deny that. Like, he talks his smack because he walks in. So, you know, I just think that this is just something that I'm gonna have to splurge on, you know? So, as we continue, I am going to put the purple shade named More Iconic Duo, that's what it's called, on my bottom, just to, you know, do something colorful. That before I continue, I'm gonna put a black eyeliner on my waterline, just because I want, like, the purple is not that intense. So if you put black on your waterline and then drag it down with a color, when you drag it down with the color, it kind of like smokes it out a little bit, and it kind of makes it more intense. So and don't forget that when you use, like, if your pencils are creamy, you know, that you do want a creamy pencil, so you don't have to rub and scratch your eye out in order to place it. But if you do have like a really creamy pencil and you feel like it kind of gets everywhere, don't forget to seal it. Treat it kind of like a liquid foundation or a base. Treat it like a base that you have to seal with the powder in order to, you know, like, set it. So treat your pencil like that, and it won't go anywhere. Like, that really will help it stay wherever you actually place it. And I'm just patting because I really want an intense look. And I'm gonna try my best to just use this shade and not have to go into another palette to use another purple. And I'm not gonna worry about going too much into the outer corner because I'm gonna be putting some of the gold, it's like a rose gold color. It's that November 3rd shade, and I'm gonna be placing that in the center. So in order to do that, I'm gonna be taking a really small brush like this. This is a Morphe M210, and I'm just gonna wet it. I'm just gonna put a little bit on there from the powder, and then I'm going to wet it a little bit with some setting spray, and I'm going to pout that. Take it a little bit down. I know some people, when they reviewed this palette, they were talking about the chunky, you know, the chunky effect of the glitter in these shades, the November 3rd and Twice the Ice. But I like it because it's not a shimmer and it's not a glitter. It's a pressed, like a pressed glitter. So you're gonna get, you get like these different dimensions. It kind of, depending on how you look at it or where you're looking from, that's what you're gonna get. Like it's not a shimmer, which means where it all looks even. You get like different pops depending on what angle you're looking from. So I like that personally because it's different. You know, if you don't want that, if you just want something that's over your eyelids shimmering, then maybe you're not gonna want this. But I like that it's different. You know, I have shimmers, I have pigments that have shimmer in them, and you know, if that's what I wanted, I would go towards that. But I like this because it's just a little bit different. Like it bounces off, like the light bounces off different, and I personally like that. So like I said, it's not for everybody, and you know, but I like it. And I'm just placing the yellow on the inner corner, barely, just like a little touch of color. And then I'm like almost taking it to the brow, but just the brow. I'm not bringing it in. And I just want that to add like color. And then again with the shimmer, I'm just going to dust it right under the brow. And believe it or not, that is all I'm gonna do for the eyes. I will go off of camera and finish my face, and I'll come back and show you how I finished it off. But this is it. It's very easy, and believe it or not, that's the point of a palette. The point of a palette is for you to be able to create at least one look, which you're gonna get many, but at least one look using one palette. That way you don't have to dig here, you don't have to dig there, you don't have to go anywhere, just using one palette. And so they basically do the work for you, and they pair, you know, the color schemes together so you can use them to create looks. That's the point of a palette, you know? So like I said, I've been playing with this like every now and then when I have to go to the office, or you know, once a week or whatever. And I found like really cute and simple basic looks. But since they're really easy, the video content would be like a 5-minute look, to be honest. And so what I'm going to do is probably in my next video, I will be creating one look on one eye and one look on the other eye, using like those really simple, just 2 shades. But yeah, right now I used the yellow and orange, I used the purple and pink, I used the goldish rose gold color. So that's 5 shades that I used just to create this look, and I'm done like in 20 minutes. So I will come back and show you the finished product, and I'll tell you what else I used. Alright, so this is the finished look. I just went ahead and for lipstick, I added the Mauve Story by Dose of Colors. It's the DesiXKaty collection. I'm not sure if that's still available, but that's what I have on. And for highlighter, believe it or not, it's very pretty. And I really like this highlighter because you can really go above and beyond with it and have it like look very, very chunky on the face. Or you could do a little bit more subtle. What I did was kind of like just very much so like spread it on the area, just use very little and spread it out. And I put some on my nose, the bridge of my nose, and also above my eyebrow. And it is the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wipe Highlight. It's very pretty. I really like it. And it's that kind of highlight that it's so dramatic on its own and it could just stand out on its own. I will, sometimes I'll do a look with just a little bit of like brown eyeshadow on my crease and just a ton of this all over the face and a big eyelash, and that's it. No eyeliner, nothing else, just a fresh face. And it looks very pretty as well. And it's very vibrant. And also just to add a little bit more of oomph to the inner corner, I did go ahead and put a little bit of glitter that I had. It's by Dose of Colors. It was on the Minnie Mouse collection, and it's just something like that. I did just go ahead and like put it kind of like in a V shape on my inner corner just for that, you know, extra pop of shimmer. And I also wanted to show you something because you guys know that I've, you know, been a fan of the Fenty Beauty setting powder, but I have recently been using the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact in the shade medium, and I have been liking this a lot so far. The only thing that I do feel like there's a lot of fallout compared to like the MAC mineral finish powder, because I did used to use that at one point a long time ago, like a couple years back ago. And a couple years back ago, that sounds horrible. Anyway, but yeah, it does have a lot of fallout. That's the only but I would put to it. But for the price point, it's pretty good. And it's very pretty, like it's a very pretty finish. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I have on my face. I did use the Hoola for my contour, just to deepen up the cheekbones and, you know, the contour. And I did use my Holy Grail for the moment, the Moon Prism blush. I can't even tell you what color I use because I am one of those that dab in everyone and just smack it on. But yeah, this is the look. I'm very happy because it was something so simple, yet it looks like you put so much effort into it. And I did try to keep the lip neutral just so my eyes and the highlight, you know, my upper face could be the center focus. But yeah, so that's all I did, and I'm very content with this look. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for always supporting me. I know I was a little MIA, but I will try to create more looks for you, so I could just keep uploading. I did have a little bit of a brain fart and kind of had like, you know, creator's block for a moment. I didn't know what kind of looks to create, but like I said, I've been messing with a couple of things that I have, and I know I have a lot of palettes that maybe are not new, but that I haven't really played with. So I will be bringing those out just to create looks with those, and maybe you guys have something similar that can be used to create looks at home. So yeah, I think this is it. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned and stay blessed. Don't forget to share these videos and don't forget to hit the like button if you like them, and please share with your loved ones. Stay blessed, guys.